What is clear and shiny that can drastically change the quality of your life? Nope, it's not a crystal, but the answer is water. It's definitely no secret that the human body needs water to survive. But beyond being a necessity to live, water can do so much more for your life, far more than you might think. But before I dive deep into the benefits of water and how it can decrease your depression, make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel so I can continue to help you mine the golden mind. So, water has the ability to help you lose weight, improve your mood, make you more alert, and can even help to decrease risks of depression and anxiety. You've all heard the advice to drink at least 8 glasses per day. Well, research has revealed that an increase in water consumption can have an effect on weight reduction. Not only does this help you keep you in shape, but it can help you keep your mind healthy as well, as there's a link between excess body weight and mental disorders. From the outside, drinking may simply help your mouth feel less dry, but there's actually quite a lot that's going on deep within. For one, water helps to lubricate your joints. Believe it or not, the cartilage that is found in the joints and discs of your spine contain about 65 to 80% of water. The lower the water intake, the less likely your joints can absorb shock easily and thus leading to more pain, especially as you get older. And of course, it can also deliver oxygen throughout the body. Considering that blood is more than 90% water and it's blood itself that carries oxygen to different parts of the body, it's only natural that without water you won't be able to get the oxygen you need properly. And of course, you can maintain blood pressure as well. Adding to the point earlier, the less water we have in our body, thicker our blood gets. If this happens, you can have increased blood pressure. And water helps to improve skin and general beauty as well. Our skin's wrinkle due to dryness, and without water, our body and in turn our skin will become vulnerable to such wrinkling. Water also helps regulate body temperature. Water is usually stored in the middle layers of your skin. When you're active or sweating, this is when water emerges to the surface and evaporates, cooling you down. However, when you have little water in your body, this heating storage increases, thus making it harder on your body to cool off and endure heat. And finally, water helps improve performance. There is some research that shows how a lack of water can reduce performance in physical activities. The more water you drink, the greater blood flow and in turn activity in your brain and body, thus leading to an increased performance. But beyond what is mentioned here, there are plenty of reasons why your body needs water to function. In the end, any form of dehydration is bad for you, and the less you drink, the worse it is on your mental state as well. As Lawrence E. Armstrong, lead scientist and professor of physiology, states, our thirst sensation doesn't really appear until we are 1% or 2% dehydrated. By then, dehydration is already setting in and starting to impact how your body and mind perform. So you've all heard the saying, healthy body, healthy mind. This is undoubtedly true when it comes to drinking water. One of the fundamental effects of the bodily benefits listed above is that in turn, water helps to clear and clean the mind. Water plays a huge role in carrying oxygen and nutrients to the brain, maintaining nourishment. The act of flushing out negative toxins from your body can clear out things that are preventing you from focusing, freeing you from the constraints of brain fog, which I talk about in another video. The brain is also made up of 73% water, so of course any form of dehydration will cause you to process things slowly and drastically decrease cognitive function. There has been accumulated evidence suggesting that there is a beneficial relationship between drinking water and decreased mental disorders. In one study, they found that greater water consumption had associations with lower levels of anxiety and depression compared to those that fell in the lowest category of water intake, less than 2 glasses per day. So to no surprise, with greater water consumption, there were higher intakes of energy, protein, fat, carbohydrate, fiber, magnesium, and more. So all of the findings in the study further supports research from the World of Journal of Psychiatry that surveyed 3,300 individuals. And in this study, they found that participants who drank more water daily had reduced risk of depression and anxiety as a whole, with those who consumed very little water reported to have doubled the risk of having those mental disorders. Now, if you're someone who is physically inactive, this does not make you exempt from the detriment of dehydration. Dehydration affects all people. Staying properly hydrated is just as important for those who work all day at a computer as it is for marathon runners, as Lawrence E. Armstrong states. Another study by University of Connecticut demonstrated how even mild dehydration could affect a person's mood and energy levels. Even when you're not physically active, little water intake, which leads to dehydration, can result in less control of mood swings and even put strain in working memory. There have been countless research showing how neurons in the brain send signals to other parts of the body to help regulate mood when you experience even mild dehydration. Some scientists even believe that this might be part of a biological system that existed since ancient times, as it serves to help protect you from dire situations, acting as sort of an alert for survival. So when your moods change for the worse, this can trickle down to your feelings of motivation and affect your everyday activity. As Harris Lieberman, a research psychology for Military Nutrition Division of U.S. Army, states, in both sexes, these adverse mood changes may limit the motivation required to engage in even moderate aerobic exercise, interfering in other daily activities. So with all of that being said and all of these studies shown, there is no doubt that simply drinking water regularly can vastly improve your life. As you make this more of a habit, you're bound to feel a whole lot happier. Proper hydration is a key to a happy life, boosting energy levels, clarity in mind, and overall bodily function. And so while this simple, clear, crystal-like elixir may not be some magical potion that leads to eternal youth, right now, the habit of drinking water frequently is definitely one of the closest things to help your body and mind feel forever young. But besides drinking water, some of the other useful habits that you need to start implementing into your life are things like reading. If you want to learn more about why reading is so beneficial to your brain, make sure to watch the next video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel so I can continue to feed you nuggets of gold that help to boost brain and behavior.